Hi first graders, today I am ready for social studies and I hope you are ready for me too, okay? I have my Studies Weekly magazine here. We have week number 14 in front of us today, and today's topic are the 5 themes of geography, okay? So you can see on the cover here we have this boy holding the world. Geography is all the different places that make up the earth. Okay, and there are 5 themes. There are place, movement, human-environment interaction, location, and region. Okay, so we're going to read about all 5 today, and then our activity is going to focus on just 2 of these today. Okay, let's go ahead and take a peek, and if you need to go get this magazine right now, you need to pause me and go grab it. Okay, I'm going to open up to the first page. Here we have the 5 themes of geography. And the first 2, I see this yellow box with a nice yellow heading here, says location. Then I see an orange box that has another heading that's orange. It says human-environment interaction. Let's go ahead and start with location since it comes first. Location tells us where a place is on the earth. There are 2 kinds of location. They are relative location and absolute location. So those are 2 different types of location, 2 different ways to tell where something is. So you can see there are some girls looking at a map. And then also there is someone here holding a phone, which maybe you've seen before or you've used before, where you look at a map on a phone to see where something is. Okay? So relative would be like looking at this big map like these girls are. And absolute would be like using your phone to find your friend's house or find grandma's house. So you can go there. Okay, next up is human-environment interaction. Okay, and you see a man here. What do you think this man's job is? Oh, there we go. What do you think this man's job is? He has some carrots in his hand. Looks like he's harvesting something. He must be a farmer, right? So it says, we need food and clothing. We need a place to live, and we use the environment to help meet our needs. Okay, so we make things from wood, right? Wood is in the environment. We grow different types of food by using things we have in the environment, the soil and the seeds and the water. Okay, we also, it says clothing. Did you know we also make our clothing fabrics? A lot of the time, sometimes come from certain plants or trees. Okay, so that is the way that we have to interact with the environment. We as people need things from the environment to meet our needs, like food and clothing. Okay, over to the next one. It's purple. It says place. Place tells us what an area is like. Okay, so if you think about the city or the town that you live in, that is a place. Okay, it tells us what an area is like. Places around the world have different physical characteristics. That's like, how does the land look? Is it mountainous? Is it flat? Is there water? Okay, and then they also have different human characteristics. So what type of people live there? Are there lots of different kinds of people? Are there just a few different kinds of people? Are there tons of people, or are there just some people? Okay, big town or maybe a small town you live in. Think of your town and what type of place it is. What is your area like? Okay, because that's going to come back here in a few minutes. Now we have our last 2 themes. Okay, we talked about location, where a place is. We talked about human-environment interaction, which is how we use the environment to get things we need. And we talked about place, talking about what an area is like. The last 2 are here on the back. In green, says movement. Movement is how people and ideas move from place to place, right? How do I get from here to my kitchen? I gotta move. How do I get from here to my vacation if I'm going on a vacation? I have to go somewhere, but how do I get there? That's what movement is. People move in cars. I'm sure a lot of you or all of you have been in a car. And planes. So like I said, if we're taking a vacation, maybe we have to go in a plane. Ideas move when we share them with others. Okay, so we might not move ourselves all the time. It says ideas, right? We think things and we try to share them with others. That idea is then moving from my brain to your brain because I'm telling you about it. And the last part is region. Our last theme is region. A region is a place that has characteristics that are the same. Regions can be defined by mountains. Regions can be defined by language. And regions can be defined by weather. So think about the whole world. There is different weather in different parts of the world, right? There are different languages that people speak in different parts of the world. If you went all the way across to the other side of the world right now, I bet they might not be speaking English like we are. Okay? I bet it might not also even be daytime where they are. And maybe they have similar weather, but it could be totally different. Okay? So that's called a region. If we have a region, that can be defined as, oh, all these people speak this language. Or maybe this region is really warm and this region of the earth is very cold. Okay, that is the last theme of geography that we're going to talk about today. So in your seesaw activity, I told you place would come back to you. I told you to think about your area that you live in, your city or your town. What types of things are there? Okay, think about physical things like, is it hilly, is it flat, or is there water near where you live? Think about those things in the town that you live in. And then the other part of your seesaw activity is going to have to do with human-environment interaction. I want you to think of one way that you have to use things from the environment to live. Okay? So it might be something that's grown that you need to eat. Maybe it's something that we use to build something. Maybe it's something that we use so we can wear it. Think of one thing that you use in your life that comes from the environment. Okay? I'll put the rest of the directions or the full directions on Seesaw as well. Thank you for reading with me, boys and girls. Can't wait to hear all of your thoughts.